our general consent forms or program consent forms, we had the same struggle in the beginning. They would come back blank. They're coming back in pencil. They're coming back not signed. So when we implemented the QR code. I don't know, for some reason, parents feel that that's easier. So what that QR code does, it only collects their contact information, which then our case manager will call them and we submit the form through DocuSign. So everything is on DocuSign now for those families. So if they have access to a phone or a computer, we can give them the form through DocuSign. It allows them to type all the information, and there are fields you can force them to answer, so they can't just skip it. So that helps a little. Of course, we still get some of the forms back that, but we have a case manager that's sort of our gatekeeper who's going to review all that information and then follow up with the parent to make sure that we've got the correct information, that everything is spelled correctly, that birth dates are correct, because anything that's off will not allow us, like if we're looking for their Florida shot records, names are wrong, we can't find them. Birth dates are wrong, we can't find them, but they may have a record, and that's, we don't want to duplicate stuff. So the case manager becomes sort of the gatekeeper, or the one that really makes sure that that information is correct and accurate. But we find that just leaving the forms at the schools, this is historically how we did it. We just put a stack of consents in the front office. Doesn't always attract people to them. So when we started using the QR code, every time we send a blurb out, so they use something at our schools called talking points. So the school staff can actually, you give them a little blurb of what you want them to say. They blast it out to all the families. And every time we do that and include our QR code, we see an increase in forms that get returned or people contacting us so that we can call them and give them the forms. Because we don't do the consent forms through the QR code. We just do contact information through those. So